People were shocked on Thursday after seeing the alleged murder suspect of Super TV CEO Chioma Ojukwu emerged winner of Miss Cell. But the promoters of this initiative said it was part of social activities in sound mind and good spirit. So, BKO, this is between the morality and the legality of this issue. Where do you stand?
I think the law permits to be able to take part in cultural activities, to be able to even go to school within the prison, especially people who are waiting trial like her. The law does not see her as somebody who is already convicted. She's not convicted, no matter how bad her case is. She's not a convict. So people play football, they organize football matches inside the prison. I remember when people like Yaradua, Sheikh Musa Yaradua were Kirikiri prison, they used to organize football matches, for the inmates, just to make them happy and even improve their humanity. But what these people did that I feel sad about is to now bring it out in the open, announce that this competition took place, because they play football in the prison, but they don't come out to tell us these are the winners of the football tournament in the prison. But somebody, a controversial figure who is accused of killing someone, who has not proven her case, is not guilty, has now won a competition, the pageant in prison. You now splash the picture on newspaper pages. I mean, people should be sensitive about matters like this. How do they expect the family of Chidinma to feel, to see her wearing makeup, doing catwalk in prison, and then you brought the picture for all to see? What kind of high service or were they trying to do just for people to see them that they are doing something? Nigerians should understand that there are certain behaviors that they cannot defend. Yes, there's nothing wrong in organizing a cooperation between prisoners. I've already said it that they are even permitted. We've seen people in prison who went to school while in prison. There are people who do UTME, who do JAMB inside the prison. There are people who become graduates inside the prison. So this kind of activities, cultural activities, is permitted by law within the prisons. So, for example, people like this girl, Chidinma, who had not been convicted, they are even allowed to wear their own personal wares. They are allowed to eat their own food instead of eating the famous prison beans while in the prison, because they have not been convicted. So, because they have not been convicted, they are entitled to certain rights. So, if they were organizing this competition, it would be unfair to leave out in the open. And I'm saying that in the past, football matches had been played in the prison, but the rest of those of us outside were not privy to the winners, and the pictures of the winners were not splashed on newspaper pages. So to do this, and when somebody extremely controversial like that is involved, is extremely unwholesome, is unfair on the family of the late TV proprietor. I mean, they should always think of how other people will feel about some of the actions that they take. Even based on what we have had in the course of the trial, it will be difficult for people to believe that Chidinma didn't carry out this murder, because she was the one who sold Ataga's laptop. His MacBook Pro laptop was sold by her. And the person that she sold it to, a computer village, made sure that the transaction was not by cash. So they could trace her identity through that transaction alone. And there were other things that pointed to the fact that she knew something about the death of this man. People have read the way the man went to the extent of even withdrawing about 380,000 from the man's ATM. Of course, there's record of this. So when people can read all of this, they're already convinced in their heart that this girl is a murderer. And it's that kind of girl that you organize a pageant, you got her involved, and after she won, you went out to splash the pictures on newspaper pages. That was downright irresponsible. It should have been kept there within the four walls of the prison. If what they were planning was simply to make these prisoners feel happy, make them feel like human beings, make them not feel really neglected, there's nothing wrong about that. But to bring it out, to come and announce to the world, and for people to see her wearing a dress that exposed part of her body, see her with lipsticks, putting on lipstick and catwalking. I mean, it revolts against the sensibilities of family and lovers of even well-wishers of Ataga, the man who was killed and suspected to have been killed by her. We in this case, I'm much more bothered about morality than anything else. And I think that a mistake has been made. I hope that they won't make this silly mistake next time. Nobody is saying that law does not permit her to take part in pageant within the prison. But don't come and splash the photographs on our pages. You know,
that's not right. I see nothing grievous has been committed, allegedly.